for every Diddy, you have Nas, you have a Jadakiss. There's so many artists that do not have any history of being scummy.
It's just back to back to back. So maybe, I guess because hip hop is not the number one genre, the light is on us. What I'm saying is that, but they're throwing it in our faces where it's like, nigga, we're going to teach y'all a lesson.
1 o'clock and Sunday and I'm trying to get some money. It's 2 o'clock and Sunday and I'm trying to get some money. No, it's 3 o'clock and Cola and I'm trying to get some money. 4 o'clock in Greenville and I'm trying to get some money. 6 o'clock in Charleston and I'm trying to get some money.
Hey, what's happening, man? It's your boy Rocket. We here. We about to get into another Joe Biden. No, Joe Biden is crazy. Joe Budden clip. This time he posing a very important question. Is there an attack on hip hop? Last time we went through a Joe Budden clip, we ended up getting the Tupac Cassidy debate, which I love. I love how y'all reacted to that. So I felt like it was a healthy debate. Some people have like strong cases for Cassidy, and other people like, yo, there's no comparison, which both answers can be right, some kind of weird way. But anyway, let's jump into this one. Before we get too deep into this, I need to let y'all know, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. And also, here's a message from the sponsors.
This Valentine's Day, make your love unforgettable with giftsforyounow.com, the place for custom gifts that speak from the heart. From personalized keepsakes to heartfelt treasures, they've got something special for every love story. Whether it's from your soulmate, your best friend, or your family, show them how much they mean with a gift as unique as they are. This Valentine's Day, let love shine through every detail. Start creating your perfect gift today at giftsforyounow.com. Click the link in the description for more details.
All right. So with that being said, man, let's get into the video.
Flip, you tweeted something asking, is there an attack on hip hop?
Yes.
Can you, like, I was going to hit you, then I said, I'll just wait till we get here. What you mean?
Flipping guest investigative report.
I don't
2020.
Attack where?
Like, so I tweeted that because, you know, a eureka came to my brain. And
Eureka.
A light bulb
You mean
moment.
you read it online?
No. Because I started to see a lot of these things about Drake, things about Jay, things about Diddy, just different things. And I'm just like, there's an attack on hip hop. And let me tell you what I meant by that. So I started to do some research from the 50s to 90s and the 2000s, up to 2017, rock and roll has been the number one genre. And 2017, hip hop, because of streaming, has had an increase in 72 or 73%, becoming the number one genre.
You went to research.
You were thinking, man. According to Nielsen, right?
According to Nielsen, my man cited sources. Nielsen,
not Cox sources.
So according to Nielsen, 72% increase. So hip hop becoming the number one genre. So then I started to think, like, a lot of stuff that's being done or that our acts are accused of, even though it's wrong. Even though it's wrong. Back then, a lot of these things were accepted, right? Accepted,
overlooked.
Not accepted.
Overlooked is a much better word.
Thank you so much, please. So the reason why I said there's an attack on hip hop is because the powers that may be, when rock and roll and all that shit was the number one, or pop was number one, we didn't have all these salacious stories coming out about their acts. And I feel like because of the younger generation and hip hop being number one, I feel like the people don't want to accept it, and they want to put out there and sully our acts or put our acts' dirty laundry out on the forefront. And once you do that, where do we go from there, right? Like, I feel like that's an attack on hip hop. That's the angle that I'm taking. Like the Jay-Z shit, the Diddy shit. I mean, of course, Diddy, get him out of here, whatever is with Diddy, the Jay's shit, the Drake shit, like even building Kendrick Lamar, or they said bots allegedly to put the smut on Drake name, where is the PDF, like we call them a PDF. Like those, our top legacy acts, our top acts in hip hop are being attacked with smear campaigns and being held to the light, or they're alleged closet, I guess, dirty laundry is being brought to the light. And to me, simultaneously, or it's happening back to back to back, I feel like there's an attack on hip hop. And that was my angle.
I can't really speak to like the Jay-Z thing, but when you have exhibited predatory behavior for over 30 years and it has been well documented and reported, then this is just chickens coming home to motherfucking roost.
I also want to just add that in that timeline that you mentioned, 2017 or whatever, that's like kind of when the Me Too shit really
hit its stride.
So that's just one note in your notes.
And everyone was saying, because Me Too started with the film industry, they said music is next.
Yeah, but do you understand what I'm saying though? Like the back-to-back thing, man. I get it, right? I'm not saying that
for every Diddy, you have Nas, you have a Jadakiss. There's so many artists that do not have any history of being scummy. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, like I tell this story every chance I get. When I did Knock Yourself Out with Jadakiss, he was so respectful. And this is 2001 when
misogyny.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, there is a way to conduct yourself. And then there is the abuse of power.
Yeah, I understand that, man.
And being predatory and being a scumbag.
Don't
you know what I think also?
Don't you understand? But don't you when I say the back to back, like something is happening.
But look,
right? Even if it was UMG, something is happening where acts are being made to.
Here's the part you're missing, though, Flip.
Because I'm using the wrong terms.
Granted,
sorry.
And let me make myself clear.
Hold on. Before you get in that bag, I was with him on that. Like I'm 100% with them. Like I've been saying that something been going on with hip hop. They've been attacking us. They never do this. You have not seen this in pop. You have not. I said they've been plucking our black stars out of the sky. But when a white star falls, that motherfucker go right back up. Robert Downey Jr. gets pulled down and pulled back up. Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? When a black star, Jonathan Majors didn't even do that shit and he ain't got a job. All right, back to the video.
She will not let me go. She be disturbing you. Calling my glow every day, every night. Let me go. Let me go now. Where you dey go? Shut up for them. Let me go. I'm a pipi. Let me go. She will let me go. Let me go. You're calling my glow. After all the show, there we go. So shitty to carry to my soul. Hotel lobby.
Here, please. Not excusing any behavior that is.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to do that. Yes.
Now, to your point about back to back happening here and there with the Puff situation, that was Puff's ego that brought him to this.
Okay.
Puff's been getting away with it.
Okay.
Would have gotten away with it, but no, I'm not paying you. No, I'm not doing this. And you almost dared Cassie to go file. Okay. And a lot of times people would not file out of fear of what you might do. She was just bold enough to not give a fuck. It wasn't scared.
Let me just.
I'm sorry. So that's that one. With the Drake situation, also ego. I say because again, Kendrick warned him. We don't have to go here. We ain't got to do this. Let's keep it here. But your ego says, nigga, fuck you. I could do what I want. You can't fuck with me.
I don't like that's a horrible. Yeah.
If I warn you, look, hold on. If I warn you and say, yo, dogs, you step on my sneaker again, I'm gonna slap the shit out you.
And you step on it again.
And you step on my sneaker again, and I slap the shit out you. I told you to not. We don't have to. This don't have to happen.
That's a horrible analogy.
All right.
Yeah, that's a horrible analogy.
Okay.
With the Puff shit, there's been Now we've seen the video of Cassie,
which we would have never probably
it's undeniable.
Mm-hmm.
You are comparing somebody that we've seen get proven to do something with somebody putting a heinous rumor on somebody.
Yeah,
they are not equivalent.
Oh no! I'm talking about just shit. Just shit.
It's not equivalent.
No, Ish. Hold on. Let me respond to him.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm speaking to is, I don't think we get these rumors, these accusations. I don't think it even goes there. That's my point.
Y'all don't care enough.
That's not. It's not.
Wait.
That's all I'm saying.
Before
we in the mud. We playing in the mud. You putting muddy shit on me. I'm putting muddy shit on you.
What rock acts or pop acts have you seen get ridiculed back to back?
I don't care at this moment. Don't get me wrong. We should, but I don't care about that, because the fact of the matter is, if these people are doing this shit, whether there's an attack on hip hop or not, it needs to be called out and checked.
I'm with you on that.
I agree.
So I don't.
Well, is what we're saying.
Cool, right? As much as we like to focus on the attack on maybe one or two figures, there's a bunch of other figures that we can highlight in that moment to balance it out. Don't get me wrong. Puff, Jay, whoever, those are the top of the top, but there are people within that don't move like that. You have the Denzels, you have the Samuels, you have people within Black entertainment, if we want to lean on as leaders, who don't move in a certain fashion that we never even heard stories about, that in these moments we should lean and highlight more than having to focus on, oh, they're taking two of our greatest. Okay, cool. Maybe some of them niggas is nasty niggas that need to be taken.
Yes, and I agree with that.
And if it's an attack on hip hop, then we need to focus on, well, why?
Hey, hold up. Ice got a damn a Rockefeller hat on though.
Why you niggas in power are not upstanding hip hop and making sure that you're not moving a certain way for us to not be attacked.
I'm not excusing their behavior. I just looked at the timeline. Thug, NBA YoungBoy, Dirk, Jay, Drake, Puff.
It's different.
No, I'm
gonna say this.
What I'm saying, let me just say this.
Let them cook.
It's just back to back to back. So maybe, I guess, because hip hop is not a number one genre, the light is on us. What I'm saying is that, but they're throwing it in our faces, where it's like, nigga, we're gonna teach y'all a lesson. All the shit that y'all got away with,
or there's a nasty element within hip hop that needs to be exposed.
The difference and the power. Niggas, okay,
or there's a nasty element and a predatory nature in every genre of music, right? That needs to be exposed so that we can clean this shit up, so that the actual things that are going on positive in it can be highlighted instead of us focusing on it. Real quick, maybe.
Also, the powers that be don't give a fuck, because they the ones making all the money off this shit. They not, bro. Wow. They are paying you rappers pennies on the dollar. They are making billions upon billions off of y'all, and go kill yourselves. So there's no incentive for them to now try to shut y'all down.
The differences in the different genres of music. Hip hop music is music that came out of the pain of the ghetto. So a lot of hip hop artists literally have 1 foot in the ghetto and 1 foot out. So because you do have 1 foot in the ghetto, or you did live a life of crime, or you literally were doing some of the things that you say in your raps, that stuff is in you. So if a nigga get out of line and you grew up in a place where if a nigga get out of line, you put him back in line, that's still in you. You understand what I'm saying? Some of these other genres of music didn't come from that. Some of those other genres of music didn't necessarily, the artists didn't necessarily have the upbringing as these artists. So you're not going to get the same outcomes to some of the same shit.
I agree.
Like, you can't, a nigga was facing a RICO case.
Yeah.
That's a prominent artist. That came from his environment that he grew up in. That didn't come from
some made up shit.
Music.
The powers that be.
That didn't come from music.
But Flip, you right though. There is an attack on hip hop. There's always been an attack on hip hop from the day it was birthed. It's always going to be there. But we at a point now within just society, we having to choose between what side we're going to stand on, the side of good and the side of bad.
But I think you guys think I'm excusing the behaviors.
I didn't say that.
No, I don't think so.
And I don't want that. I don't want that. If I'm doing that, I am exposed. That's not my intent at all. I'm not talking about the behavior. We're talking about, when I looked up and did the research, I just feel like now we have become so powerful that now we're in the doors, we're in the conversations, we can own teams, and we could be in those rooms that they have no choice but to accept us in.
I'm gonna finish my point. I think that with the tech,
what the fuck he flip off? Flipping this cooking. What the pot? And you're like, let me finish my point. What the fuck?
Technological advances that are happening today,
Niggas is doing dumb shit, getting themselves caught up in dumb shit. So even if we are looking for you, when you go rent a car for a nigga and the nigga get killed in the rent a car that you rented for, like, yo, my nigga, you gonna get investigated. That's just common sense shit. So again, these people, half of they one leg in the hood, other leg out the hood, being in music, and sometimes those two things clash.
Too many people.
You get what I'm saying? Like sometimes those two things clash.
I just feel like there's always been an attack on hip hop. The strategy just looks different on how you go ahead to attack.
Well, let me say this: the people, the other acts that were going through it. I heard a lot of stories about these fucking rock stars and pop stars. A lot of nasty stories.
Yeah,
but the labels did more to protect them. To protect those stories, or it might be the time. That's what I want to know. Is it the time?
Technology is different.
Is it the timing?
Basketball players, all athletes, they all got protection. It's money being generated. You think that the label want to lock a nigga up that's making them millions and billions of dollars?
Bro, we saw the label.
The label's going to cover up your shit.
We saw the label go get NBA YoungBoy out
and put his ass
up in Utah so we can continue to make money off of you. That's what I'm telling you.
Because his YouTube generations was crazy.
You're worth much more to us outside.
Yeah, I think it's a little weird and disingenuous to constantly talk about how bad the music industry treats artists in terms of splits and financials, and then at the same time be like, "Oh, they're trying to take them down."
Like
it doesn't add up. That don't add up.
You're not sending a cash cow to jail
at all. I'm gonna do whatever I can to keep that cash cow out of jail.
Take it down though, Parks. What I was saying is that I just think that they want to take the power that hip hop is, the leverage that hip hop has.
They don't have no leverage because they don't own shit.
I'm talking about the leverage hip hop has on society in the streaming world, in the.
Oh, you can't do
markets.
that. You can't
flip.
That's what they would do that.
The white people that own the hip hop industry,
they wanted to.
They are the niggas benefiting.
Damn, they don't get it. Hey, I get Flip. I feel like I get what he's saying. It's not that they don't want to make money and they don't want to make this much money. It's that the face of your label is black now. You know what I mean? The number one artist on your label is black. The number one artist over there on that label is black. The number one artist over there is black. So what they want to do is not drop you all the way down. They still want to make money. They want to drop you down one level and put Sabrina Carpenter or put Imagine Dragons or whatever other like other act they can put with a white face. Put them at the top. Let them be the ultimate powerful people that run stuff, and you got to deal with their attitude. And you are in a different pecking order now. I feel like that's what he's trying to get off, but he done included so many different things that they can poke holes in it, but he still got a point.
Artists not really gaining leverage. Maybe one or two artists out of a million are gaining leverage.
They don't care what genre is the genre. They just gonna know that they're gonna be the person in control of it and benefiting the most. That's all it is. I just feel like in this, every generation has seen its version of what level of hip hop influence it's had. We also, when hip hop really had the influence to surpass all the other genres, it was in the midst of social media being so prevalent.
That's true.
Got it.
And information flowed so easily.
That's what it says, 72%.
It's a lot. It's a lot different from when rock was, because there wasn't that. A lot different from pop or R&B, the 80s. Like if there was Instagram and Twitter in the middle of the 80s,
Michael Jackson would have been larger than life.
Nigga, the NBA would not exist.
Yeah, true.
The NBA. We heard stories what these niggas was doing. Imagine if there was Instagram or just a random person can get their story out and it take legs and actually grow.
And to Ish's point and to your point, really, I think that if hip hop is this huge fucking platform now, it's number one, overtook rock or whatever it is.
Yes.
That's a huge spotlight being put on these artists that are going platinum, multi-platinum for a decade at a time, yet they're still doing.
They're still exercising some level
maybe
of
they're
moral
not as
ambiguity.
aware as they should be that they're famous.
You going live with guns in the background of your live. You doing videos with guns at the video shoot when you on probation. My nigga, you starting to do stupid shit. And because a magnifying glass is on you, now it's becoming more evident. Back in the day, you might have got that off because you didn't have the same magnifying glass on you. It was basketball players throwing niggas through windows back in the day. But because now we could go like this.
Yeah.
At the first sight of any drama, niggas be just like this.
Hey, look, it ain't even just hip hop, bro. It's the cat and mouse game between criminals and technology.
No, Joe Biden.
I don't know, man. All right, I'm back. Y'all couldn't hear me, but yeah, I get what they saying. Pop was number one, and all the pop artists was out here dancing, but then doing cocaine or whatever the case may be, and then some kind of way, you know what I mean? Somebody got him on camera doing something crazy, but the rumors, the fake stuff, and the rumors is the thing we talking about, not necessarily that. It's that the label would insulate you a little more if you was a different color, I think. I don't know. Like I just feel like it is kind of crazy. I'm with him. I'm with Flip. They plucking the black stars out the sky. That's my opinion. Put y'all's in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hit that link down there too, man. We out.